Hi Pisces, Heather here from the Crystal Vein Tarot, here to do your monthly reading for the month of May. So this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Pisces for the entire month of May. And it is going to be a general reading. As a general reading, the messages will resonate differently for everyone, so be sure to check out your Moon and Rising sign readings as well for a complete picture of the energies that are around you for the month of May. So I would also like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has liked, shared, and subscribed my videos. And thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate all the comments and all the positive support that I have received from so many of you with my channel. Again, I'm really, truly grateful, and I feel very humbled by all of the positive feedback and responses that I have received, and I truly thank you for that and for supporting my channel. So without further ado, Pisces, let's get started with this reading. Okay, so you have the Hanging Man. So you could be seeing a situation this month from a very different perspective. The Hanging Man does represent you gaining wisdom and insight by seeing a situation from a different perspective. So the Hanging Man, he's put himself upside down intentionally on purpose in order to again see something from a different angle, a different point of view. So you could be dealing with others, and in dealing with others, you're now trying to look at a situation from the way that they're seeing it. So that could be one of the things that you're doing. But it's also about self-sacrifice too. So you could be putting your needs aside for the needs of others or those around you. And in doing that, that allows you to see things differently. Some kind of a situation, whether it's money, career, finance, or it's related to house, home, family, friends. And and you gain wisdom by doing that, by having that self-sacrifice of putting someone else's needs above your own for this month. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles that's crossing you. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is, if it represents an individual in your life, because sometimes the court cards can represent actual individuals in our lives, pages, knights, queens, kings. The Knights are usually the fastest moving of the tarot. They're the doers, the people on the quests, the individuals that are on quests, on missions, or seeking something. But Pentacles energy is earth energy. So earth energy is physical energy, so it generally relates to physical, tangible things that you can touch, feel. So money, possessions, security, anything that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable. So it could be your home. It could also be like long-term investments. It can also be your physical body as well, your health. So anything that makes you feel safe, secure, and stable, and it's about that. So this kind of an energy in a person would represent someone who's very hardworking. This is how you would identify this person. Very hardworking, stable, patient, reliable. They bring that kind of energy. This is that person that will begin something and see it through right to the end, no matter how difficult or challenging the situation gets. So this can represent someone that has come in to help you, and that's how you would recognize this individual. But this can also be your energy, Pisces, that you're bringing to the table, that you are being that reliable, stable person. And if you've done something that has been a bit of a self-sacrifice, then that completely makes sense with this stable, reliable, hardworking type of individual, that you're putting the needs of someone else above your own for some reason or for some purpose. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Wands energy, and this is in the position of your foundation or past conditions that have led to this situation. The Eight of Wands, this is a card about quick action and speed. So changes are happening quickly. So quick changes happen, or news comes in, news arrives, but it's very fast. Like you're looking at like emails, telephone calls, text messages. So information's coming in that quickly. And but because it's in the past position, this is something that could have happened more in April and has led to this. Has led to this change, or led to this, what's going on with you right now, is because you've received some kind of news or information, and it came in rather quickly. And then you have the Seven of Swords here in that position of your recent past. So this is energy that's still around you. It might be, or could still be around you. So it might be lingering, but it is moving into the background. Because this reading is for the whole month of March, I feel like this would be more towards the end of April, even the very first week of, sorry, not March, May, or into the very first week of May. So April, May is this energy. And the Seven of Swords, this is about thievery, betrayal, or some kind of a dishonesty. So, and this is, so you may have received some kind of information or news that negated something else that someone else had said to you or is saying to you. And that's where this betrayal or dishonesty has come in, and some truth has come in, or news has come in, and or even news came in back in April, and in that very first week of March you could be finding out that it was incorrect, or that someone was doing something underhanded or shady in your life, and you are learning of that because the truth is coming in with that. This can also be the Seven of Swords. It can also be about, sometimes this card is also about you reclaiming something that was taken away from you. More often it's seen as something where someone's been dishonest with you, and you've had to protect yourself from them in some way, or someone's been like dishonest, betraying you in some way, or keeping something from you. But sometimes it's also about you taking back that which is yours. And so sometimes it's also about that. So it could be playing out either way. It just depends. Again, a general reading. It doesn't resonate for everybody. It can resonate in different ways. So this could be related to money, career, finance, this kind of deception, or thievery, loss, betrayal. Or it could also represent relationships as well. So it could be a close friendship, or a close friend, for example, may have been a bit dishonest with you and you're feeling betrayed by them. So it can be about that as well. And so that energy can play out different ways like that. And yeah, but it is something that's moving into the past. And then you have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, this is in the position of what's coming in to help you, or your strengths. Aces of Swords, aces are opportunities, new opportunities that come in. Ace of Swords, often the air energy, so it's intellectual energy, mental energy. So it can represent a new idea, but it can also represent a conflict and mental clarity. It can be that sword of truth. I really feel like this is related to this. And I feel like this is something that's going to happen in the beginning of the month. So I do feel like this betrayal is something that happens more in the very beginning, that first week of May for you Pisces. That a truth is realized. There's some kind of truth realized with this Ace of Swords here. So you receive the information. You might have received it. It might have started back in April where you were receiving information, but now the truth has come out. So this information may even have been false information, this communication or these quick changes that could have been happening. Could have been a bit, not complete truths, but partial truths. And so somewhat, but I feel like if it's a partial truth and something, I feel like someone was deliberately hiding information from you, but you do realize that. That does come to light here at the beginning of the month of May for you Pisces. Okay, and you're trusting your intuition. You have the High Priestess here. So this is about you trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. It's being in tune with the universe and the universe's secrets and knowledge. And but yeah, it's you letting your intuition guide you. So you're probably feeling like, and even in April, end of April, you might be feeling like something's off, like something doesn't sit right. Like when someone's communicating to you or talking to you, you know, you're hearing what they're saying, but something doesn't quite add up. Whether or not it's their body language isn't matching their words, whatever the situation might be, but something's not lining up with that person. and you're feeling that. And when this truth comes out, it's going to lead you to start trusting your intuition a little bit more. Excuse me, I'm just going to grab a drink. So, yeah, that you are, it's leading you to trust and listen to your intuition a little bit more, because you are a very intuitive sign, Pisces, and I feel like this is something that, I feel like you sensed something was off to begin with an individual in your life, and then when the truth came to light, it's just reaffirming to you and making you trust your intuition that much more, because you were spot on with it. You knew something wasn't quite right, and when the truth came out, you it kind of validated what it was that you were sensing, and you're learning to trust your intuition a little bit more. And then you had the Ace of Wands in the position of your current attitude or viewpoint towards a situation. So all is not lost. Like whatever this betrayal or this deceit or this dishonesty was that happened, that's moved into the past, you are seeing it as an opportunity. And I think this is where this is really being advantageous with you, with this energy that you have for this week of May, with this month of May, with this Hanging Man and that new perspective and that Knight of Pentacles and that being very reliable and hardworking type of energy, is that you're taking all this and you're seeing it as an opportunity for yourself. So it's making you, it's urging you to do something. It's urging you to be creative. It's urging you to inspiring you to start something new in your life because of this. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise kind of energy. And then you have the Empress here. And this is in the position of what you need to know. Can be other people that are influencing the situation, your home, your work that's influencing the situation. But the Empress, this is the idyllic mother figure. So she is that person that has that very nurturing energy. She represents fertility, creation, abundance, that loving, mothering, parent type of energy. She's that person that can take that seed and plant that seed and give it all the love and patience to let it grow and blossom into something fantastic and abundant, and that creates abundance. So this is what you need to know, or this is what's influencing the situation. So this could represent an individual in your life with that energy that can be helping you too with this Ace of Wands, and helping you to get some kind of a creative project off the ground, or helping to inspire you and in some kind of aspect of your life and something that you're doing, Pisces. And then you have the Five of Wands here. And the Five of Wands is in the position of hopes and fears, or what needs to be done behind the scenes. The Five of Wands represents rivalry and challenges. So as you're doing something, because with this Empress here, I feel like whatever you're doing, it's going to be met with success and abundance. And I feel like that could be triggering a little bit of rivalry. So you could be making someone around you jealous by how you've taken something negative and you've turned it into a positive, and now you are experiencing abundance in your life. And so it could be triggering some kind of a competition, some jealous rivalry around you. And it could even be, again, that Seven of Swords energy here. It could be this individual. It could be this individual that was a bit deceitful or not completely above board and honest with you. And I feel like that's where that jealousy might be coming from. I'm really, word jealousy keeps coming into my head with this. And then you have the Seven of Cups energy here in your potential outcome, or where you're headed. I will clarify that. So Seven of Cups, it can represent you not making a clear choice or choosing a clear path because you have so many opportunities, so many potential choices to choose from. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever path you're deciding to take, or whatever it is that you want to get off the ground, this urge to create, it can be expressed in these 7 different ways. So this is just the example. And these 7 of cups, cups is emotional energy, it's water energy. So it's things that emotionally fulfill you. But you have no idea which one is going to lead to that abundance and lead to that success. So you could be on the fence about making a decision or a choice. So when this is showing up, especially in the potential outcome where you're headed, it has that message, Pisces, of make sure that you make a decision. And make a decision, trust your intuition while you're making that decision. Let your heart guide you. If it feels right, go with it. And that's how you're going to make that decision in which path to choose in order to get that, that inspiring urge to create off the ground, whatever it is that you're trying to do, get off the ground. That's what will help you in making that decision in the path and the way that you're going to get that off the ground, Pisces. Oops, okay. So you had 3 cards come out here. Okay, so Pisces, you have, to clarify that 7 of Cups and helping you in choosing a direction, you do have the King of Wands, and this is about you having the energy of that King of Wands. So this is someone who's very mature energy, someone who has mastered the suit of Wands. That Wands is that fire creative energy. So it's about you having that, being a bold, powerful leader. So taking a leadership role, being charming, being courageous, being confident in yourself, and having that energy, letting things come to you, being that candle that you know, draws the moths to the flame. That you have that energy. You use your charisma in order to get your project off the ground, do whatever it is that you want to do, and to have success in that. But you also have the 4 of Swords energy. And this can represent 2 things. So if you are finding that you're feeling tired or fatigued, make sure you're taking time for yourself to rest this month. Don't burn yourself out. Let things happen. Things don't have to happen overnight. Take your time with it. Let things, and just make sure that you're taking rest when you need it. The 4 of Swords can also indicate that you need to retreat inward. So this can also be about meditation. And you meditating or you tapping into that intuition to help you with guidance in getting whatever it is off the ground. And then you also got the Fool here. And the Fool is about taking that leap of faith. So, you know, if you're finding that you're having an inability to make a decision, make a choice, do go within, do meditate, do trust your intuition, but also, you know, bring that courage, bring that charm, bring that charisma to it. Let this path also find you, but then take that leap of faith. As soon as it presents itself, you make sure that you're having that Fool energy and taking that leap of faith and go, and instead of sitting on the fence, that can sometimes happen with that 7 of Cups energy. So I'm going to pull 2 Angel Tarot cards for you now, Pisces, for any final insights from Spirit and the Angels. Let's see what we have. Okay, so you have the 2 of Earth and the Knight of Water. So the 2 of Earth, this is about, you know, you have a lot going on all at once, and you need to make a decision. And in making that decision, consider a playful approach. That might help you. Whatever is fun, what seems fun, what inspires you, what brings passion to you. That's that Fool energy too. It's being playful and having a playful approach and not taking things too seriously in making that choice and making that decision. And then you also have the Knight of Water too. And this is about you being enthusiastic and emotion and tapping into your emotions, and but it's also about needing to balance your emotions a little bit as well. So if you find that this is getting you down too much, this energy, this 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords energy, this competition, this rivalry, this challenge, this dishonesty or deceit that you may have experienced, you know, at the very beginning of the month, and then the rivalry. Don't let that negative energy get you down too much. Make sure that you try and stay even in your emotions and not too many ups and downs for the month of May, Pisces. So just really be careful of that. The Knight of Water can also represent falling in love. So for any of you who might be single, this could be a month where you could be meeting someone. If you're invited to a social event, you could meet someone and you could end up falling in love with them. And for those of you who are in a committed relationship, this can also represent a deepening of your relationship as well. That for the month of May, you may find that your relationship deepens with all this that you're going through. So very wonderful energy in that way for you, Pisces. So this concludes your reading for the month of May. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful May, Pisces, and take care.